Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, my name is Katrina. Today I'm just going to be updating you guys with my paranormal scary stuff. If you haven't checked out my previous videos, I'm going to link them down below. Definitely check them out before you get into this video, just so you can hear some of the paranormal experiences that I've had and experiences I've been having lately, and just kind of my background with the paranormal world. Not world, but just stuff related to that. Before we get into this video, I would really appreciate it if you guys could hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already, and hit the notification button so you're always notified whenever I upload. So if you want to hear a little scary story, keep watching. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I'm just going to be updating you guys with some creepy stuff that has been happening lately. And I guess this is perfect because it's October, the month of Halloween. So yeah, I'm going to summarize it a little bit. I'm not going to give too much because I really want you guys to check out the previous videos so you can have more in detail of what I'm talking about. But basically, I've uploaded maybe like 3 or 4 videos of just like really creepy things that have happened in the present, and things that have happened like in the past, and how like my family, or I have family that were like mediums and stuff like that. So again, check those videos out so you can get more detail about that. Lately, not too much has been going on, but there's definitely one incident that I want to tell you about. Well, it's not really an incident, but there's just one thing that kind of happened one night that I thought would be interesting to share with you guys. As far as like little things happening, I do like get the chills a lot. I don't know if that happens to most people, but I know supposedly when you get the chills, it's like a spirit or a ghost or whatever you want to call it kind of passing by you or behind you. So I get those often. I've get that all my life. And it's not that I'm cold, because I'll get it like even in the heat, in the summer heat, I'll get like a chill. Just little things like, okay, the other day, a couple days ago, I was laying in my bed with Maya, my daughter, and my boyfriend, and Carrie's sister, Amanda. We were just chilling in the room when I kind of like jumped. And because my leg, okay, the way I was laying kind of with my legs were like half off the bed. So then I kind of jumped, and Carrie was like laying on the floor. My boyfriend Carrie, he was laying on the floor, and yeah, I kind of jumped, and I was like, and I said, Carrie, and then Amanda was like, he's not in the room, and I was like, what? So I looked back at Maya. I said, Maya, did you touch my leg? And she's like, no. And I literally felt someone tug at my pants, which is the weirdest thing. So yeah, I mean, that was, I don't know whether you can categorize that as paranormal or just something weird. It was definitely something weird. And that's the only thing I can that really stands out that I can think of that's happened lately. But I'm going to share with you guys a little story time of what happened the other night. So the other night, and it's hard because I'm kind of telling you from my perspective, because it didn't really happen to me, I guess. Okay, well, let me tell you guys. So the other night, it was like maybe 3 or 4 in the morning, and I woke up because my boyfriend Carrie was saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? Or he said something to me. I'm not really sure, because I was like knocked out sleeping. So I'm kind of like, I was like in a loopy stage when I woke up. But he was asking me, do you feel that? Like, are you shaking the bed? And I'm like, no. So okay, so let me tell you from his story. He basically said that he was kind of falling in and out of sleep, and he woke up because he felt like the bed shaking. And he thought it was me, because I'm always like shaking my leg. So I guess he thought it was me shaking my leg. I don't know. But when he looked, I mean, he always thought I was sleeping. I wasn't shaking my leg. And he said like the bed was shaking. Like he felt like at this point, like, because I was like, are you sure you weren't like sleeping? And he's like, no, I was sleeping, but then I like woke up because the bed was like shaking. And he's like, and I actually sat up, and I was like, you know, up and aware enough to know like the bed is shaking, like what's going on. And he even, like, it was shaking so much that he even thought like we were having like a mini earthquake like in New York. So that's just to give you guys an idea of how much he felt the bed was shaking. So yeah, he woke me up, and I was so loopy. Like I do remember him waking me up, but I was just out of it, and I was just like, oh my god, just knocked out. And I was just like, no, the bed's not shaking. And he kind of like woke me up. And he's like, are you sure? Like, do you feel the bed shaking? And I was like, no. So that was one night. And I think the next night he woke me up again. And it was the same time, like 3 or 4 in the morning. And he wakes me up, and he's like, do you feel that? Do you feel it shaking? And I'm like, no. and at this point, like I was sleeping, but I wasn't like knocked out like I was the night before. So I kind of was able to like sit up a little bit and like, you know, check and see and feel if the bed was shaking. But I didn't feel anything. but he like insists like the bed was shaking, you know. And yeah, so that was just something so weird. And it just kind of reminds me of when a couple months ago I was sleeping at the end of the bed and I felt like somebody was like whispering in my ear, and it felt so loud and it felt so real that it made me like jump to the back of the bed. Yeah, so I don't know, that was just kind of weird. I don't really know how to explain it, or you know, I don't know what explanation to get for it. He says he like for sure the bed was shaking. Oh, it didn't happen anymore after that. Actually, it was just like those 2 nights, and that was kind of it. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update of some weird things that have been happening lately. I'm not gonna lie, but to be honest, these weird things have been happening ever since we played the Ouija board. Like I said, strange, creepy things have happened all my life, but I feel like it's gotten, I don't want to say it like this, but I feel like it's gotten more stronger and more noticeable since we played the Ouija board. I don't know. I just wanted to give you an update of just some creepy things that have been happening. Whether you believe it or not, there's definitely just weird things that happen in the world that can't be explained. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to hear more creepy if you want to hear more creepy and scary story time, just comment down below. And I would really appreciate if you guys could hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already, and hit the notification button so you're always notified whenever I upload. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!